You know, it's too bad that you can't smell through sound yet. Maybe one day. And maybe one day we'll have the ability to text people an emoji and then that food will show up. So like if I texted my friend a hamburger, they'd open their phone and like maybe a 3D printer would print them a hamburger, like an actual hamburger, like with meat and things like that. Although I guess that means that the 3D printer or whatever the peripheral would be would have to have like raw meat just sitting in it.
Ew.
I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm the Irreverent Reverend, and today we're going to talk about the divine feminine and how she is not a manic pixie dream girl, and she's definitely not here to be palatable. So, my friends, let us gather in reverence of the divine feminine. Not the filtered, face-tuned Instagram one, but the messy, unshaven, occasionally sweaty one. The one who has opinions and isn't afraid to burp them out loud. The one who births galaxies and sometimes forgets to floss. The one who can hold a baby and a grudge at the same time, but hopefully not in the same hand. Let us begin. Not in perfection, but in presence. Amen. A woman. A them. The divine feminine. She's been through some things, hasn't she? These days, she's often sold back to us in the form of a curated playlist and chiffon robes. She's the star of your favorite aesthetic mood board. She's drinking rose tea, pinky out, petting a white cat, surrounded by candles that smell like dreams and lavender. And that's cute, no doubt about it. Very mindful, very demure. But my friends, that is not the whole story. We've flattened her, reduced her, repackaged her as a whimsical side character in someone else's, some man's spiritual awakening. You know the type. The Manic Pixie Dream Girl. The Zoe Deschanel's and the Zoe Kazans and the, probably anyone named Zoe, actually. With bangs more than personality. She exists to shake up the life of a spiritually constipated dude with a record collection much cooler than hers, and repressed emotions to boot. She inspires, but she doesn't take up space. She's wild, but never threatening. Sexy, but never demanding. She lives off air, poetry, and probably chia seeds. But the real divine feminine, she is something ineffable. She farts in the bath. She bleeds on the sheets. She is the ocean during a storm and the silence after the scream. She is Kali and Kuan Yin. She is the huntress and the healer. She is sage, lover, queen, and also just woke up from a nap with chips on her face, kinda holy. And speaking of sages, queens, and huntresses, Mara Branscombe, in her book, Sage, Huntress, Lover, Queen, invites us to reclaim all faces of the feminine within us. She doesn't ask us to choose between the mystic and the mess. She reminds us that they are one and the same. She reminds us that our wisdom is rooted not in how well-behaved we are, but in how deeply we can show up for all of who we are. You see, my friends, the feminine is cyclical, not linear. She spirals, and sometimes spirals out. She undoes. She rebuilds. She weeps into her coffee and screams into the woods and then shows up, still holy, still sacred. And let's get one thing clear. The divine feminine is not here to be palatable. She's not here to make you comfortable. She's not here to fit into your spiritual brand guidelines. She is not your manic pixie muse. She is, however, you when you stop apologizing. She's you when you say, "No, I'm not available for that." She's you when you say, "Actually, I changed my mind." She's you when you say, "Yes, I want more from life." She is you when you say, "Yes, actually, I am hungry, and yes, I do have opinions about where we eat." She is you when you claim your time, your body, your rage, your pleasure, and your voice. And let me say it again for the folks in the back. The divine feminine is not here to inspire someone else's healing arc. She is here to remind you that you are worthy, messy, miraculous, and never too much. She is birth, and she is death. And she is the moment when you realize you're not broken, you're just shedding. She's like a serpent in that regard, the shedding avatar of wisdom, always continuously outgrowing what no longer suits us. She is the stretch marks you earned becoming someone new. She is the craving, the crying, the contradiction. And if your version of the divine feminine happens to wear fuzzy socks, order takeout, and have strong opinions about reality TV, girl, she's still sacred. So let us stop toning her down to fit in. Let us stop cropping her edges to make her easier to love. Let us give her the mic. Let her lead. She is not here to fit the vibe. She is the vibe. And if she shows up late or loud or horny or grieving or glorious, let's let her. She deserves to be here. She is the bringer of life. So, go forth, you feral saints. Bless your belly rolls. Honor your cravings. Treasure your thighs. Speak your boundaries with a full chest. You are not too much. You are not wrong for being. You are holy. And God, Spirit, Source, whatever you call it, that lives in your laugh, your rage, your orgasms, and your late night peanut butter spoon rituals. Amen. Oh, woman. And oh, yeah, baby. That was dumb.